Okay. So I had a family member, my dad, write me a letter, and I'm gonna read it, and it's a special one. Dear Jessica, I've been doing a lot of reflecting lately on my life, my health, and the path that brought me here, and I wanted to put some of those thoughts into words for you. When I look back, I see a young man who went into the Navy at 18 with a clear mind, strong body, and willingness to take on anything. What I didn't understand at the time was how the lifestyle, especially the constant shift work, long hours, high stress environments, and sleep disruption, would slowly shape my mental health over decades. Submarines, prototype training, rotating watches. It was a life that demanded everything, and sleep was often the first thing sacrificed. Over time, that chronic lack of rest and constant operational pressure started to take a toll. I didn't have the language for it back then, and honestly, in that culture, you just push through. But looking back now, I can see the buildup. Stress that never really shut off, a mind that stayed on watch, even when it shouldn't have, and a growing difficulty finding real rest. Along the way, I picked up habits that were common in that environment: caffeine to stay sharp, nicotine to take the edge off, and alcohol to try to wind down. For a long time, I functioned well enough that it didn't even seem like a problem. But those things weren't solutions, they were coping mechanisms. And like a lot of people in similar situations, I carried that forward longer than I should have. What's important for you to know is that I see it clearly now. I understand how those years shaped me, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. I've dealt with anxiety, sleep disruption, the lingering effects that have of that constant high alert state. There are times where my mind still doesn't want to power down the way it should, and I have to work at it. But I also want you to know this: I'm not stuck there. I've made changes. I don't drink anymore. I'm more aware of my health, my habits, and how I manage stress. I'm learning how to slow things down, how to recognize when I need rest, and how to care for myself in a way I didn't before. It's a process, but it's a moving forward one. Through all of it, one thing that has always grounded me is you. You've had this incredible ability to connect with people, to stay positive, and to keep moving forward no matter the situation. Even when things aren't easy, that's something I admire deeply. Seeing your strength, your compassion, and your outlook reminds me that no matter what we've been through, we can still choose to move ahead. If there's one thing I'd want you to take from my experience, it's this: take care of your mind as much as your body. Rest matters, balance matters, and asking for help or recognizing when something isn't right. It's That's strength and not weakness. I'm proud of you, always have been, and no matter what, I'm here with love, with honesty, with a better understanding of myself than I ever had before. Peace, love, and buttercups. Dad. I love you, Dad.